necessarily those of the Emily Pearl Show, its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
Well, hello, everybody. We are live, coming to you from Memphis, Tennessee, where we'll talk about anything we want to talk about. All right. Well, I'm glad that my colors kind of changed a bit because before I went live, my whole face was blue. And I'm like, all right, I don't know what's going on. So, anyway, in the studio with me are the other hosts on the panel. And gotta do my blood first. The the heartbeat of the South in my every heartbeat. My son Tim Harrington. Hey Tim.
Hey Ma, how's everybody doing?
All right, how
All
you
right,
doing? And here's
great.
the co-hosts of the bosses. Sybil. Hey Sybil, now you
Hey
ended up at the
Sybil.
bottom.
Hey,
You down
always
there in
happy
the
to be here.
you down there in the big city, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
I see
city
you.
girl.
I see you among the clouds. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, Sybil, what you been doing since the last time we saw you?
Well, being sad and heartbroken over the news yesterday of Lisa Marie, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk more about that in just a few minutes. But that's basically what has taken my time and my heart.
I understand. Tim, what about
Yes.
you? What have you been doing
Oh
since
yeah,
the
I've
last
been pretty much chilling out today. I had to go back to your house to get my sweet potato pie
Oh,
time?
that I left yesterday. And
Yeah. So,
now that
how
I
was
have
it?
it, now that I have that in my possession, I'm good.
Yeah. So, how was it?
Outstanding.
Was it better than the last time?
About the same.
About the same.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's good. That means I'm sticking to my recipe.
yeah,
Yeah, because that means that's a good sign that my memory's still good. Because I have it written down,
yeah.
but I bet that piece of paper's so old that it's gonna I bet it's gonna crumble up because it's way back stuck in the cabinet. And I have that just for you and the
Okay.
grandchildren to
All
leave
right.
for y'all after I'm gone. Okay.
All right.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write it again, and what I'm gonna have to do really is I'm gonna have to measure, which is something that I don't do.
Right.
I don't use teaspoons and measuring cups and that sort of thing to
Yeah, y'all
me-
use pinches. Pinch of this, pinch of that.
y- yeah, we just kind of guesstimated because we're so used to doing it, And so then we can just about guess about how many potatoes we're gonna need for how many pies
Right.
and that sort of thing. But then the way that I test it is by smell.
Oh,
Because
okay.
because I know what's supposed to be in it. I know how
Right.
I know how it's supposed to smell if it's gonna be a good pie.
Okay.
I can just smell my batter, and then I'll know what I didn't put enough of what what's what more is needed of this item and that item, that sort of thing.
Right.
And so that's how I get it done. But anyway, I'm trying to share the post right now. If y'all take a moment and do this with me, share the post and let everybody know that we are live now. Um, and then we will hear a little bit from some of our partners. And let's say join in. Yay. Uh, and then we will select all and copy. Then we'll come right back and then we'll begin our show. Okay.
Okay.
Not now. That one. Okay. And here we go. We'll be right back. Please share those of you that are watching. And we're still waiting for our regular fans to come back in. Regulars, our regulars. I haven't sent it out to Messenger yet to them to remind them. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. All right then. Y'all
Right.
stay tuned. We'll be right back. Yeah. Poor girl. I can only do one thing at a time. So here we go now. We'll be back.
Thank you so much. Sure, it's the thought that counts, but getting the wrong gift card can be disappointing. You don't need to use it, but you don't want to waste it. What are you supposed to do? You don't have to let Grandma's gift go to waste. EJ Gift Cards is the best online direct gift card buyer in the business. We buy hundreds of different cards, and we pay quickly, in cash. Don't waste another day. Turn your unwanted gift cards into cash at ejgiftcards.com. It's free, easy, and we offer quick payments through PayPal, so you can log in, sell your cards, and get on with your life.
Okay, I'm bringing in the other hosts of the show, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Simple. We're gonna be starting with you, but wait just a minute. I see some chats, and let's see what they're saying here. All right, there's Sandra. Hello, Sandra. Sandra says hello,
Hi, Sandra.
everyone.
Hey, Sandra.
And there's
There's
Amy.
Amy.
Hi,
Hello.
Amy from Canada.
Hi,
Thank
Oh,
Amy.
you.
hi.
Thank you so much for joining us, Amy. All right, so Sybil, you can begin what you've got for us tonight.
Okay, well, I'm Sybil Presley, and I want to thank you for watching the Emily Pearl Show from around the world. And we appreciate your chats. And whether you chat or not, we know you're with us, and we want to thank you. So, our deepest sympathy and prayers go out to the Presley family for the passing of Lisa Marie yesterday,
That's right.
January 12th, 2023. We're all saddened. And I was at the Elvis Presley birthday celebration at Graceland Sunday, January the 8th. And the beautiful Lisa Marie welcomed the Elvis fans. And she gave a touching speech under the tent alongside this huge, I mean, gigantic, tall birthday cake. It was beautifully decorated. The theme was Aloha, the Hawaiian style.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa she's the heartbeat of Graceland, and her sudden passing has caused shock waves throughout the Elvis world as well as the rest of the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
Just totally unexpected. And the Emily Pearl Show and our Elvis fan club, You're an Elvis Fan If, are very saddened and heartbroken by the news that our Lisa Marie is gone. Well, I sent an email to Jack Soden at Graceland Enterprises today and waiting to hear back from him to inquire if there will be a memorial event for Lisa Marie at Graceland for the Elvis fans to attend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm waiting for that information. I'll make sure I pass that along as soon as I get word on it. And I'll let everyone know as soon as I get the details. Well,
Okay.
today I went to Graceland with my friend and club member Trisha, and we put roses on the wall at Graceland, along with many other flower bouquets on the wall that were left by fans. And as the days go by, I'm pretty sure the amount of the flowers and little teddy bears and that type of thing is going to be enormous.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we took photos, and I'll be sharing the photos on Facebook and posting them for everyone to see. And Lisa Marie will be so deeply missed by Elvis and, of course, her Lisa fans. And our star member of our Elvis fan club, You're an Elvis Fan If, Elaine Elizabeth Presley. She's also president of the Presley Foundation in Memphis, and I work with her along with that. And she has some projects in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa Marie left part of her legacy for Elaine Elizabeth Presley to continue. And as things develop along that line, I will keep everyone informed. And continue to pray for the Presley family and respect their privacy during this time of grief and sadness. Lisa Marie will be laid to rest in Meditation Gardens at Graceland with her daddy and her son Benjamin. And I want to end this by saying, Lisa Marie, we love you dearly and rest in peace. And that is
Yeah.
my statement.
Well, yeah, that is a memorable segment because I felt in my spirit that she was going to be just fine. Yeah, I did talk with Elaine last evening at 5 o'clock, and I prayed with her on the
Mm-hmm.
phone, and so we both felt in our spirit that she was going to be okay, but apparently it was just more severe.
Mm-hmm.
She may have been sick for some time. When you start having those feeling odd, um, Just can't push yourself. And people in the entertainment business have a tendency to just push themselves and not stop because they gotta be there and they gotta do this. Uh, and people don't understand if they don't show up.
Mm-hmm.
Our entertainment fans, especially for big stars and big celebrities like Lisa, when if they don't show up for something, the fans just kind of get unsettled, and some fans can just kind of grumble a bit, and so that's the reason why people in entertainment business push themselves to the limit and try to show up for everything because they want to keep the fans, happy.
Hmm.
And that's the way Lisa was. And when I saw that picture of her on Saturday, it didn't look like her.
It did not.
It seemed like she had had a slight stroke on her
Yeah,
right side.
didn't look quite right.
Yeah, and I could look at that picture and tell that she was ill, and that's why I couldn't believe that she was. Well, I mean, I know it's easy to travel on a plane, especially when you got your own private jet. You can jet from one city to the next city in less than an hour because she was at the Golden Gloves Awards
Yeah,
on Tuesday night, I believe it was.
that's correct.
And Sunday evening, she went to her daughter. She had some kind of an award too because she's an actress as well. And
Okay.
so she went for that same evening,
hmm
January the 8th. She was here that morning, and there she was that night at her event.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the fondest memory that I have of her is when she was married to Michael Jackson in
Hmm.
1994, and they
hmm
were married for 2 years. And what makes it such a memorable moment is because Michael Jackson at that particular time was being accused of child molestation,
Mm.
and she was really there for him. I would say when nobody else was there, because you know you're talking about two stars and then one that's being accused. Um, I remember it because I remember it when it happened, but now it's more impact to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what happened was they had been secretly seeing each other, and the next thing we knew, they were married.
Yeah,
Well,
it was
actually,
sudden.
actually, they grew up together.
You're
She
Really?
absolutely
was
right,
she was
Sybil,
7.
because uh,
Wow.
I didn't know that she first met him when she was 7 years old
Right.
at a
Re-
They
concert.
grew
She
up
saw Michael
together.
Jackson at a concert.
Really?
I had no
Wow.
idea. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So she was really a steady rock for him at that time.
Hmm.
You know.
hmm
So yeah, because I believe if it had not been for her at that particular point in time, there's no telling what Mike probably would have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
feel like the whole world is against you,
Yeah.
that's something heavy.
Yeah, it was. And she felt the same way about him, according to some of the
Hmm.
statements that I read
Yeah, yeah,
about, their marriage, But then I realized that she had four marriages. She was
right.
married to my guy that I like, my star, Nicolas Cage.
Nicholas
Yeah,
Cage.
Yeah,
yeah. That was
and
for 107 days.
yeah, 3 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that
Danny
Nick.
Danny Cole was her first husband.
Well, I feel
Right.
like that Nick is a tough character to get along with. If he
I
hadn't been
imagine
like,
he is.
yeah, kind of like Nick. Nick kind of got that. I think I haven't been around him, of course, you know that. But even in his
Hmm.
acting, I can see he has sort of a narcissistic personality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lisa probably found that out after he pulled off the mask because we all wear masks to try to impress somebody when we first meet them and
Right.
we really want to establish a relationship with
Right.
them. And probably as soon as that mask came off, Lisa said, "I'm going to get out of Dodge on him."
Yeah. And she did that.
Yeah.
She
All right,
did
so
that.
Jenny says that, yeah, the pressures are enormous, but the frustration of dealing with those who think that the fame makes them more than human.
Mm,
You're right. Yeah,
Hi, Jenny.
they gotta be superheroes.
yeah.
Uh, the entertainers. Entertaining is a hard business because it's been many times that I had to come on the show and do the show, but I didn't feel like it. And especially those times when I didn't feel like it, when everybody else was out at that time. I didn't have anybody but Sybil. When Sybil would be on the set or something, sometimes I would cancel the show if I was just really, really sick. But if I could make it through 30 to 45 minutes, I would go ahead and do the show feeling bad, and nobody would ever know that I'm sick. And that's the other thing. When you are an entertainer, you still have to always wear that mask,
Yeah.
that smile, even when you're feeling bad, even when you're hurting.
Right.
And so it's a hard business, but it's a fun business, and
Mm-hmm.
it's something that we are addicted to as being in the entertainment world, as actors, performers, comedians, singers, broadcasters, podcasters, you name it. Jenny says, "Hi, Sybil. She loves you."
Hi. Same here. Always happy to see you, Jenny.
What's up, Jen?
Yeah, and so for 2023, except for when we have like special guests on, and the show, gets extended a little bit longer sometime. Uh, One of my New Year vows is to try to get y'all out of here by 7:45, or definitely by 8 o'clock. All right.
All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead, Tim. What did you
No,
say?
you good. You're good. I was just saying okay.
That sound good to you.
Yeah.
So you're in the game mood tonight, huh? Those pool balls.
I don't know. It just caught my eye, and I said I'd give it a
Well,
try.
it looks good in your
Looks
Yeah.
background.
looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna hear from some more of our partners. Don't forget to go to our partner link, WLO.link/, and that's a at, y'all, sign Emily Pearls. I kept changing the text trying to get that at to show right, but
Mm.
it's not showing right. All right, so ladies, if you want to get your face in shape for the New Year's, how about checking out this lady?
Looking younger and maintaining an insanely youthful face is truly available for you. And I want to share this with you because there are several women that have gone through this program who've allowed me to use their photos. So you can see them at the website, facialmagic.com, but stay with me. I want to show you what 9 weeks of exercise will do for your face. Here is a woman 48 years of age from California. Look what's going on with her face. You can see under her chin that there is an accumulation of skin and fat, which means that the dreaded waddle is wanting to take over her face. And how about this woman, 68 years of age? This is Nancy, and she had a face that she wanted to change. She wanted it to look younger. So these women stayed with me for 9 weeks, performing the exercises as we asked them to, 6 days in a row, and adding 2 new exercises to the routine every week. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc., right? They exercised 9 weeks exactly. Exactly. Here's the after photo. Now tell me, doesn't she look remarkably younger? Do you see how her nose has repositioned and how her chin has just become more youthful looking? I'm really proud of her. Take a look at this. Here's Nancy beginning. And exactly 9 weeks later. Shocking, isn't it? Shocking? Well, these kind of results are available for you. And here's one more of a 40-year-old woman. Look what's going on with her neck. Look at her downturned mouth corners. You can see that her cheeks have just, they're sliding southward. And it's not a very attractive look. Believe me, she was shocked when she shot her after photo to see this. See the difference? You go from old to young in just a matter of weeks. Come to the website. We'll help you look better in weeks than you have in years.
Welcome to the Shack 12-Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
Science has taken a major leap in the battle against thinning hair in the new topical treatment called More Hair Naturally 9. Why? Stem cells. This triple stem cell formulation may help repair and rebuild the major hair components that produce hair. Most people who experience hair loss may not realize, but damage can be done to those hair components due to DHT buildup and other factors. The old approach of DHT blockers, stimulation, nutrient supplementation is fine, but often that's just not enough. Stem cells can take it to the next level. This new natural treatment also contains Redensyl, Capixyl, and Bicapyl. These breakthrough ingredients stand alone in terms of documented success. But guess what? All three are contained in the new More Hair Naturally 9 formula. And there's more. We have several peptides designed to help fight DHT, reduce inflammation, stimulate cell production, and much, much more. In fact, More Hair Naturally 9 addresses almost every cause and symptom of thinning hair currently known to science.
All right, so you don't have to worry about the links that show at the end of the partner videos because we have just one link. We have them all on WLO.link/@ Emily Pearls. All right, bringing in the other hosts for tonight. All right, then. So, what I'm going to talk about tonight is, I wanted to make sure it happened during our show last night, and Jenny had gotten a text message, I believe it was from Sybil, and the first thing I told her was to check the source because we wanted to be sure that it was authentic. And she said, yeah, it came from Sybil. I said, well, that's authentic, But the reason that I said that was not to be an offense of anyone or to anyone, but it was because many times we've seen on the internet where people have posted that some of these celebrities have passed away and they have not. So what I want to share with y'all are, guess what? Some old celebrities who you did not know are still alive, or maybe you didn't realize that they are still alive and well.
Okay.
All right. What about Dick Van Dyke? Anybody remember the Dick Van Dyke show?
Oh, yeah. I still watch that on Sunday nights.
Well, he is still alive and well. He is 95.
Wow.
And he, as an actor, singer, writer, comedian, and dancer, Dick Van Dyke proves there's nothing he can't do. He got his start in show business on radio and Broadway. And then it's Rob Petrie on the Dick Van Dyke Show. All right.
Okay.
All right. Next, let's see who's popping up here. Mel Brooks. Anybody remember Mel
Yeah.
Brooks?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Amy and Sybil.
I remember him.
Lethal Weapon, wasn't it?
Mel Brooks. I don't know about
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
I think it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
quite a few movies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, he has an impressive 7-decade career in the
Wow.
entertainment business. That's 70 years
Yeah. That's
in
a
the
lot.
entertainment. But he was born as Melvin Comiskey.
Oh,
Oh.
That's his,
I
that's
did
his
not
real
know
name.
that.
Melvin Comiskey. And Comiskey sounds Jewish, doesn't it?
Either that or from Poland.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and Tony Award. And he also recently did the Dracula's father's voiceover in Blade in Hotel Transylvania, and that's a
Oh, yeah.
animated film.
He did the
Okay.
voiceover.
Yeah, he did the voiceover. All right, so he's still doing some acting.
Wow.
All right, I know everybody remember him, Tony Bennett.
Oh, yeah. He's still singing too.
Yeah, he's 94.
He
Oh,
left
I
his
forgot to
heart
tell y'all how old
Yeah.
that Mel was.
in San
But yeah,
Francisco. Hmm.
I left my heart in San Francisco. How the east it calls to me to be where, and that's how I'm gonna stop it.
Little cable cars climb halfway
I
to
know.
the car.
I'm
Stars.
halfway to the stars. Go ahead, Sybil.
That's
All
all.
right. The morning
Make
fog
clear the air.
may feel the air,
Oh,
Sybil.
fill the air.
Feel fog don't clear the air. I tell y'all we have fun on this show. The morning fog may fill the air. I don't care. My heart stays there in San Francisco. All right, next.
Above the blue and windy sea. When I
Go
come
ahead.
home to you, San Francisco, you'll be there waiting for me.
Is it you'll be there waiting for me? When
Mhm.
I come home to you, San Francisco.
Oh, your golden
No.
sun.
Yeah,
shine
your
for me.
golden sun will shine on me.
Yay!
Y'all can't be putting your own verse in there now.
Yeah, that's several shit, man. That's the words.
But you
I
know
knew
what?
that.
I straightened it out.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did. All right, John Voight. He's
Don't know.
82.
I don't know.
82.
I don't know who he is.
He's AKA Angelina Jolie's father.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He just won't quit the acting game. He's been playing Mickey in the Ray Donovan series
Okay.
since 2013, and I have watched the Ray Donovan series. And he is set to star in the film Roe versus Wade in 2021, but I haven't seen that yet. So
I haven't
20
either.
2021. So I'll have to look for that. All right, here's another guy, Tommy Lee Jones.
I remember him.
He's 74. He's my age.
He was in a rock band, wasn't he?
Tommy
Lee
Lee Jones, best known for his roles in Batman Forever, The
Oh.
Fugitive, and
Oh, okay.
Men in Black.
Oh, yeah. Fugitive. Okay, I got you.
hmm The comeback trail is Duke Montana, and it's Jimmy Cleats and Wanda. Wanda is a British film, and so I saw Wanda.
Okay.
All right, and next because now this is what I really didn't know. I used to have a crush. I was so big on this man here, Billy D. Williams.
Oh yeah, he was handsome, all right.
He is 84.
Wow, he probably
I
still
get it.
looks all right.
Yeah, he still looks good.
Mhm.
Star Wars fans will be relieved to know that Billy D. Williams, aka Lando Calrissian, is still alive and well. He's acted in other productions throughout the years, but his most notably role as Lando in Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker in 2019.
Yeah, let's not leave out the Lady Blues. Lady
Oh
Sing
yeah,
the
Lady
Blues.
Sing the Blues.
Mhm.
And all right, so here's the lady. And I did not realize she was this old. She is 90 years old now.
Who's
And
that?
that is Marla Gibbs in the Jeffersons
Yeah, I saw her on a
Yeah.
TV commercial.
that
The wife,
played
the wife of the maid.
the
She
maid,
was a
Marla
maid on
Gibbs.
the Jeffersons,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
and
Florence.
she was always
Florence.
Kiss
That's
yeah.
me.
right.
Yeah, okay, Florence, yeah.
right.
Yeah, she played.
Florence. And she was always picking on George, calling him little shrimp and everything.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
She
So
played that role good.
audience, if y'all remember good memories of these actors, what y'all type it in,
Yeah, let us know, y'all.
because we having this conversation by ourselves tonight, but we can do it. All right, so here's one. Now y'all not gonna hardly recognize his name, but he is 91 and he is still living. John Astin, Astin. Anybody know who that is?
No, you got me on that one.
What's some of his work?
The Adams Family.
Oh,
Did he play
the
the
husband?
monster?
The husband.
The husband,
Yeah,
okay.
he was the monster. Had that
No,
square
Oh,
head.
yeah.
no, not the monsters. He was Adams Family.
Yeah.
Those are
Well, he
two
was
different.
still.
Those
I
are
know.
two different series.
Yeah, they are, but he looked like a monster to me.
Nah, he didn't look like a monster. He looked like an Italian gangster with that
Yeah.
mustache.
Yeah.
Uh,
And say, you will recognize John Astin, who is referred to as unusually mustachioed by
oh,
IDMB as Gomez Adams on
Oh,
the Adams Family.
yeah, I remember.
Gomez.
Gomez, bald head one.
Yeah, no, he
No.
had hair.
Okay,
He,
I'm getting mixed up.
he
You're
was
right.
the daddy.
Right, the husband. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
he get this. He studied math at Johns Hopkins University before realizing his passion for performing.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny
All
said
right.
Paul had to leave due to connection issues.
Oh yeah, Paul. Paul is in the FB jail. Okay. All right.
For 6 more hours.
That's Jenny that's in jail.
Who is that? Now Jenny not in jail. She wrote that
No,
for
it's
Paul.
Paul is.
Oh, okay.
Jenny say, "LOL, we're going to have to make a video of M's greatest hits of Showtime songs." I know a lot of them, Jenny. I know a lot of them. That's Mary. Hey, Mary, welcome.
Hi,
What's up,
Mary.
Mary?
All right. And she's letting us know. That's what Jenny was letting us know, that Paul had to leave due to connections. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Up next, this movie star is 87. He's 87. Richard Chamberlain. Who knows him?
I remember that.
You remember
That
Richard
name.
Chamberlain?
The
Do you
name's
remember?
familiar.
Do you remember
Last
what he?
name's familiar.
I don't know what he played though.
Being a kin to Whip Chamberlain.
No.
Okay.
He's this Chamberlain is Caucasian.
Oh,
Wilt Chamberlain is African American. That was the basketball player.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so Richard Chamberlain became an international icon for his role as Ralph de Bicassart in the miniseries The Thornbirds.
No.
He's since won 3 Golden Globe Awards over the course of his career. One that continues to press onward. He appeared in 2019's Twin Peaks and Finding Julia. Now, I have not watched Twin Peaks yet, but you can
I
watch
have
it.
not.
Yeah. I can't get through it for some reason.
It's boring, isn't it?
I don't know. Just I hadn't been able to complete it.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you got started.
Yeah.
All right. And you won't remember this name, but you might recognize some of her roles that she played. Tippi Hedren. She's 91. Tippi Hedren.
I don't remember the name.
She said, move to your right just a little bit. You hiding behind the building symbol.
Yeah.
She say you good when you lean back. I tell her to look at herself all the time, and she can see herself in the computer, just like we can see her.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
Yeah, I got you, Sybil. I still see you between those buildings. So Tippi Hedren, Hedren, is 91, and she got her start as a model before being discovered by Alfred Hitchcock and being
Wow.
cast in The Birds. Anybody ever see
Wow.
that? Alfred
I saw the
Hitchcock?
birds.
Black and white, right?
Black and white, The Birds. Well,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Tippi was the one that played the young girl.
Oh.
She was
Okay.
the one with the young girl and the one that was with the girl. You know, the guy gets the girl always,
Right.
but she was the girl. But they say since then, that was in 1963, but since then, she has appeared in more than 80 movies and TV shows, with her most recent project being the TV show Cougar Town in 2013 and the movie The Ghost and the Whale in 2017. Jenny said, silly Sybil when you said peekaboo.
Mm.
All right. Now, I know you won't remember this name, but when I tell y'all his roles, y'all will remember. His name is Clu Gallagher, and he is 92 years old. Anybody know who Clu Gallagher is?
I don't have a clue.
Gallagher? Clu Gallagher, he was a star of the Virginian, and now in his early 90s and long since retired from Hollywood. He also had a role in 1985's Return of the Living Dead. We've shown that here on the studio. But he was the Virginian, and he was the one that played Luke, one of the brothers of the. No, I mean not. I'm thinking about something else. I was thinking about Bonanza. He was one of the cow herders in the Virginian in the movie.
Mm.
In the TV series. Yeah. Let's see if we have anybody else. Yeah. All right. Another lady. Kim Novak. Anybody
I've
remember
heard of-
her?
Yeah, I remember the name.
She is still living. She's 88. She's 88. She was originally poised to be the next Rita Hayworth for Columbia Pictures, but she starred in the 1954 film Pushover, but is best known for portraying Madeline Elster, Judy Barton in the 1958 Alfred Hitchcock film Vertigo.
Okay.
She is no longer acting, but she is still doing photography. She's a poet and she's a visual artist.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just had a moment.
I had a word, Tim.
I had a ding right quick. What I mean by that is I would always hear the artists talk about their body of work,
Uh
and
huh.
just by you going over this, their name may not be known, but their body of work is so important to keep their legacy going.
You know, their acting jobs,
Yeah, their acting jobs,
their
whatever, you know what I mean.
roles.
That's what we will remember. We won't remember them by the name, but we'll
Oh
remember
no.
their body of work.
Yeah, and it's the same way today.
Yeah,
Because I used to keep up with that. We could keep up with that because they would show. I think it's just on your end, Jenny. I don't see it doing that in the studio. But anyway, I used to would keep up with the names of who played what role
yeah,
because they used to roll the credits slow enough
yeah.
for you to read it, right, Silver?
All right. And now
Now
it's just a blur.
now it's either blurred or it's too small or it's the writing is too
And it runs
little
by so fast.
and then they yeah and so hey, we don't know who playing what nowadays.
Really don't. Yeah,
All right, what about George Hamilton?
Yeah.
That name sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's still living. He's 81. And George Hamilton has acted in 120 movies, y'all, during
That's
his
a lot.
career. Most notably, Possessed and Love at First Bite. He played the vampire.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah,
hmm,
remember
he's a
that?
vampire.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave off there because they keep coming up. Every time I
yeah,
click next, so I guess there's a lot of them
Well,
still
it's
living.
been very interesting though.
yeah.
That
It
was
is.
a nice surprise for you to spill that on us.
Yeah, good topic.
All right. Yeah. Well, we might pick it up again later on next Friday night. So, because it seems like it might be a lot of them, but we got to let people out of here by 8 o'clock as
Yeah,
promised. All right.
right.
All right then. So Tim,
Yes.
your last comments.
Hey, I learned a lot this go round.
No, 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 no. Your closing comments. I don't like that
Oh,
word. And to rephrase that.
okay,
Your
okay, right,
closing comments. Yes.
right. They say you always learn something different
Every day.
within the everyday, and so that's what I like about the show. I always get good information, something that I didn't know. Glad you guys are here to share it with us, and can't wait to do it again. And with that, I wish everybody love, peace, and happiness, and let's be safe out there.
All right. They're very good closing. Civil.
Well, I want to thank everyone else around the world for tuning in. And for those that missed the show, it's always archived. So just go to the Emily Pearl Show on Facebook, and there it is. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And it just would not be the same without Emily and Tim. And I
We'd
really
be the same
appreciate both
without
of you.
you, Civil. We miss
Yeah,
you when you're gone.
yeah.
I just really appreciate everyone. And uh, stay close to your loved ones, and pour out love and count your blessings and live life to the fullest.
All right.
Very good closing, Civil. Well, I am not going to say my regular closing tonight. What tonight is, I'm asking for everybody to just let's give 3 minutes of not 3 minutes, but a few seconds of silence, and then I will say a prayer for the Presley family.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Father God in heaven, we like to come to you, being thankful, of course, for everything that you've done for us, because you didn't have to do it. You didn't do it for us because we were good. You didn't do it for us because we deserve it. You did it because you love us. And at this time, we come to you out of love for our hearts, for our dear friends and family of Lisa Marie Presley, who's left us to come to be with you and the angels. We will miss her, but we ask for your blessings and your strength, your comforting for her friends and her family during this time. that she has left, as well as her fans. Just comfort everyone. Let us know and be at peace that she is happy with you and the angels. And we thank you for being who you are. You are Alpha, you are Omega, you are the beginning, you are the end. And we know that no one can leave this earth unless you are calling them, because you are the master over life and you are the master over death. No one leaves us unless you are calling them to come and be with you. So we understand it, but it is hard. It is grateful. It is painful. It is mournful. And we are sad. So we just ask for you to comfort us. Send us angels to comfort us. Wipe the tears from our eyes and just help us to get through this difficult time. We ask this in your Son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
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 That's
That was a
our
very
time.
prayer. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Sybil. Um, and we hope that you guys will share the show. Because a lot of people don't, they pray to themselves, but they, or for themselves, but they don't pray in public. So just share the show.
Mhm.
If you know someone who is a fan of Lisa Marie Presley, family member, or what have you, a neighbor, whoever, share the show so they can hear this prayer. All right. We thank y'all so much for watching us, and
Thank
we
you.
was I will see you all on Sunday on Talk
Hmm.
About Angels at 1 o'clock.
All
All
right.
right.
See you
That's our
then.
that's our time. Good night. We love y'all.
Good
Good
night.
night.